Hi, this is Steve Scarlatus at Pocketnow.com, and today I'm going to perform the Pocketnow.com usability test with the MWg Zinc 2. The first test will consist of switching the email, contacts, and calendar applications from the Today screen, and I'm going to be using the Start menu, as you can see. So we've gone from messaging to calendar to contacts, and as you can see, it's all very responsive. Next up, opening a third-party application. We're going to use Windows Live Search, and it's buried within the interface under Programs. So we're going to go to the Start menu, go to Programs, and then look for Live Search, which is a little further down right there. So Live Search loads right up. We'll go to the Live Search home screen, and then we'll tap on Map, and the map is displayed fairly quickly. We'll exit out of there and exit. There again, a very responsive application. Our next test is to bring up a website using Pocket Internet Explorer. So we'll go to Start, bring up Pocket Internet Explorer, then I'll select a website. We'll use Schwab in this case, and we'll see that it renders quite fast. So this works quite well. Pocket Internet Explorer does a good job at rendering. Next test is to start playing music from a specific artist. We're going to use the Zinc 2 menu in this case. So we press the button on the side, and I'll press the media player, go to Artists, and select the song. Once we've selected a song, we hit play. As you can see, using the music player is very easy on the Zinc 2. Now we're going to go and create a contact, bring up the contact application, go to New, and the name of this contact is John Zorn. I've switched it from the John Doe just because Zorn is at the end of the alphabet. It makes it easier with the email application. So then we're going to go in and type in the phone number. The phone number is obviously numeric, and to get into the numeric mode you have to hit the function button, and you can lock the function by hitting it twice. Then we go to the email address, and I turn off function. I've had a little problem turning off function. For some reason that key sticks. You are able to get it out of function mode. The email address is test@example.com. I've also been using the D-pad for the arrow keys. There are arrow keys on the keyboard, but you have to hit the function key to use them. I just find it easier to get my thumb up to the D-pad, and it seems much more efficient. I also use the touch aspects of the screen. One of the advantages of the MWg Zinc 2 is its responsiveness to touch. So the next application we're going to go to is the email application, and we're going to use the contact we just created. So I'm going to go into New Email, flip it into landscape mode, and you can see the landscape mode is actually very responsive on this device, which is another plus for the Zinc 2. I type in Zorn and get the email address, and now I'm into the subject line, which will be test message, and then I use the D-pad again to get into the main area of the email. In the body, I'm going to type in the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, and every time I use one of the suggested words, I use the D-pad to select it, and then hit the D-pad enter button to add it to the text, which is quite helpful. As you can see, I struggle with my big thumbs on this keyboard, but it does get easier as you use the keyboard. The keyboard membrane is responsive. It's really just an issue of practice. Each key surface on the membrane is responsive, as I said before, and the ridges between the keys help out to determine where you should place your thumb. In a previous part of the video review, I had mentioned that the space bar wasn't large enough, and I do find that still to be an issue. So we're going to send this email. Of course, this email is going to fail when we send it since it's not a valid email address. Well, that does it for the usability test, and I hope you can see how responsive this unit is, and that's really thanks to the Samsung 500 megahertz processor, which really does the job on this device.